Addition and configuration of common audience areas for live sound. In the live sound mode of the DT Pro, multiple audience area types are built in for selection. Taking a rectangle as an example, after adding the audience area, two pieces of information will be displayed in the bottom right corner. The overall properties of the audience area and the vertex coordinates respectively. Each audience area possesses a reference point coordinate upon establishment. Adjusting the base point coordinates can move the entire audience area. The rotation angle may also be adjusted to enable the audience area to rotate about the corresponding coordinate axis of the base point. Below are the vertex coordinates of the audience area. The numerical values of these coordinates represent the positional values of each vertex within the viewer area relative to the reference point of that viewer area. Adjusting the vertex coordinates of the audience area allows you to edit its dimensions. The vertex coordinates of the rectangular audience area exhibit a certain degree of linkage mechanism to ensure the audience area remains rectangular at all times. Next comes the polygonal audience area. Unlike rectangles, the number of vertices that can be set in the polygonal audience area. When adding a vertex, a new vertex will be added at the final vertex of the original audience area. This viewing area defaults to a surface formed by all vertices, being sequentially connected end to end. The vertices of the polygonal audience area lack an interlocking mechanism. Therefore, we can draw audience areas of different shapes by adjusting the coordinates of each vertex. Below is the isosceles trapezoidal audience area. Similar to the rectangular audience area, there's also a certain degree of linkage mechanism in place to ensure the audience area maintains an isosceles trapezoidal shape at all times. Next, let us take a look at the fan-shaped grandstand. The establishment of audience areas within sports venues will become more straightforward. In addition to being able to set the overall properties of the audience area as normal, here we can adjust the number of tiers to create grandstands with more steps. The overall coverage of the grandstand can also be set by adjusting the coverage area. Adjusting the number of segments in the grandstand allows for a more refined curvature. At the same time, by adjusting the coordinates of each vertex of the grandstand, we can adjust the height, depth, and angle of inclination for each tier of the stands. Next up is the tiered spectator stands. Here, we can set the number of steps for the tiered audience area. Quickly establish multi-tiered audience zone combinations. We can also adjust the width of the tiered audience area. By adjusting the vertices of the tiered audience area, we can swiftly establish a tiered audience area. Additionally, we can also employ freehand drawing techniques. Draw the audience area directly within the 3D workspace. We may switch to a top-down view to facilitate drawing. When the polyline segments are joined end to end, an audience area with a height of 1.2 meters will be automatically generated. When drawing, we can lock the coordinates by holding down the X or Y key on the keyboard. In order to draw more standard shapes, the above outlines several commonly used types of audience areas for live sound. When we perform simulation calculations, the current simulation calculation distribution effect may be mapped across all audience areas.